We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has signed a law postponing the December 2022 Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections. Republic Act number 11935, signed by Marcos on October 10, postpones the Barangay and SK elections from December 5 of this year to the last Monday of October 2023. Under RA 11935, the term of office of the Barangay and SK officials will commence at noon of November 30, following their election. Barangay and SK officials who are ex-officio members of the Sangguniang Bayan, Sangguniang Panlunsod, or Sangguniang Panlalawigan will continue to serve as such members in the Sangguniang concerned until the next Barangay and SK elections unless removed. COMELEC Chairperson George Garcia said that COMELEC will comply with the law postponing the BSKE. He said the full body will be coming out with an updated calendar of activities regarding the postponed electoral exercises the soonest possible time. Meanwhile, the President also signed Executive Order number 6 reorganizing the composition of an inter-cabinet body on the normalization initiatives in the Bangsamoro region. EO6 is an amendment of EO79 signed in 2019 in view of the abolition of the Office of the Cabinet Secretary and the renaming of the Office of the Presidential Advisor on the Peace Process. Under EO6, the Inter-Cabinet Cluster Mechanism on Normalization shall be composed of one representative each from the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation and Unity, or OPAPRU, and the Office of the President, with a rank not lower than an Undersecretary as co-chairpersons. The members shall consist of the representatives from the following agencies with ranks not lower than an Assistant Secretary or its equivalent. All other provisions of EO79, except as expressly modified by EO6, shall remain in full force and effect. The normalization process in BARMM is an integral part of the comprehensive agreement on the Bangsamoro forged by the national government and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front in March 2014. The Department of Foreign Affairs hopes to open up to 1.1 million slots for passport appointments up to December this year. Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo said at least 803,000 slots have already been opened as part of DFA's efforts to improve consular services. He said that DFA is planning to open around 300,000 more slots before the end of the year. Manalo made the announcement as the DFA unveiled its refurbished facilities at the Office of Consular Affairs in Asiana City, Parañaque. Foreign Affairs Assistant Secretary for Consular Affairs Henry Bensurto Jr. said they have made sure that consular services are convenient and accessible, especially to seniors, pregnant, and persons with disabilities. In our weather news, Pag-asa is monitoring a tropical depression that is expected to enter the Philippine area of responsibility today. The tropical depression was spotted east of northern Luzon with maximum sustained winds of 45 kilometers an hour and gustiness of up to 55 kilometers per hour. Once inside PAR, the weather disturbance will be called Neneng. The cyclone is moving west-northwestward toward extreme northern Luzon and may intensify while moving over the Philippine Sea. Meanwhile, Tropical Depression Maymay has weakened into a low-pressure area over the coastal waters of Casiguran, Aurora. However, Cagayan, Isabela, and Apayao will still experience moderate to heavy with at times intense rains. The rest of Cagayan Valley and Cordillera region will experience light to moderate with at times heavy rains. Another LPA was also spotted west of Coron, Palawan. The LPA is expected to leave the country and develop into a weak cyclone. And that's the latest and biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Office of the Press Secretary and Radio Pilipinas RP1. Stay tuned for more news updates. I'm Marita Muaje. We tell stories that inspire change.